That evening, while the family was having dinner, a violent banging sound suddenly came from the ceiling, but the family acted as if they hadn't heard a thing. His brother even said that Jack's ears must be acting up.
천둥 소리 아니었어?
This left Jack thoroughly confused, but the strange incidents just kept on coming. The next day, while Jack was eating, he suddenly noticed that his brother, who had walked with a limp on his left leg for over 10 years, was limping on his right leg today.
형, 다리 왜 그래?
His brother glanced down and told Jack his eyesight must be going. Then he switched back to limping on his left leg and walked out of the room. Jack figured he must have just seen it wrong. That night, Jack woke up to find his brother gone. But the next morning, his brother was back in bed as if nothing had happened. The family's bizarre behavior, one thing after another, was weighing heavily on Jack. He made up his mind to get to the bottom of it. After dinner, he told everyone he needed to study. When midnight rolled around, he slumped over his desk and pretended to be asleep. At that moment, his brother quietly crept up behind him, picked up a pencil from the desk, and aimed the tip straight at Jack's eye, slowly pressing it closer and closer. Once he was sure Jack was sound asleep, his brother slipped silently out of the room. Jack quietly followed behind him, only to find that his brother's leg was no longer limping at all. Jack's face was filled with disbelief. He flagged down a car and tailed his brother from behind. The taxi stopped in a deserted back alley, and Jack watched as two men bowed to his brother. Looking closer, Jack realized with a shock that those two men were the very same police officers who had handled a case for their family just days before. Jack couldn't help but wonder, was this man really his brother? 1 month ago, when their family had first moved into this house, Jack had felt a strange sense of déjà vu, as if this moment had happened before. The landlord, when handing over the keys, had warned them over and over, never, under any circumstances, enter the room at the east end of the second floor. And then the strange thing started. The ceiling that never stopped making noise, his brother faking a limp, and their parents seemingly blind to all of it. One evening, the two of them went for a walk in the nearby park. That's when his brother suddenly got a phone call and stepped away. But before long, Jack saw a group of strangers surround his brother, then drag him into a vehicle and take off. All Jack could do was memorize the license plate number. He rushed home and told his parents everything. Then he blacked out. For the next 2 days, there was no word from his brother whatsoever. And when police looked into it, they said there was no such van matching the one Jack described. From that point on, Jack began to lose his grip on reality. The sounds coming from the room upstairs grew more and more frequent. He had a feeling the strange things happening in the house all traced back to that room. Jack was tormented by nightmares without end. 18 days passed. Just when the family was on the verge of giving up, his brother suddenly walked back through the door on his own. But he had no memory of anything that had happened during those days. And from that day forward, his brother seemed like a completely different person. Every night, without fail, he'd start acting shifty and secretive.